Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So, today we are doing some arena, and this week is definitely a bit more competitive for getting to tier 21. I'm guessing it's because of these two guys and their blessings, inflating the score a lot. There aren't any armored units here, so that's my guess, because it's both of these guys' seasons, so go figure. And random matches this week got me 3,736, which normally would be good enough, but as you can see, is nowhere near good enough. So we're gonna have to be sniping a lot. I'm guessing at least 738 matches. So if I get 5 738s and max bonus kills, that'll give me 3,750. But I'm deciding not to use Ike this week because even though I do have 2 merges on him and such, I just don't find it worth using him. He probably would do a lot better than Sharena, not gonna lie, because he has distant counter and stuff, but we're just gonna do the poverty challenge of not using Ike. It definitely would be much easier though, having Radiant Ether, good base attack, decent speed, meh res, but I mean, what are you gonna do about that? Probably gonna have to be back after a lot of sniping, because this probably is gonna take a while. I only ceiling 742 with this team, so rip. So, here we go, first match. It's one thing to get the scoring for it. It's another to get all the bonus kills, and obviously here Surtur is going to be a huge problem. We're going to have to count some charges, which I'm too lazy to do, so we're not going to count charges. My strategy is probably Stall Wars. This guy has no guard whatsoever, so obviously that is incredibly exploitable. 100%. I honestly don't care about Ike getting any buffs. That's not much of my concern. More concerned about Corrin here, even though it doesn't really matter because he's the one buffing. So we can end our turn and just keep using end turn to our advantage. There we go. Probably gonna bop him with Ether, unfortunately. So that's not good. Gonna have to 1v1 with V1 real quick. And of course we can use FE to panic ploy Surtur, because Surtur's Menace is 100% the best skill ever, Cap. Seriously though, it's definitely not the greatest at all. She has Iceberg ready.
Okay. Let's go.
Yes? What should we do here?
Of course.
I figured not. Debuffed with chill defense and no. Okay, let's think here.
Yes. Guide me. Do my best.
I say this seems like a totally great strategy. And now we have our Ether ready to go at 1 cooldown. This guy's wary fighter, so we're gonna have to do a bit of 1v1ing, if you ask me.
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and do this. Get ready for him to come over to town someday. Alright. How relevant is it that we damage calculate? I guess it's pretty relevant, so let's go ahead. And we know Teki's going to live, especially from full. I can go ahead and move Nino here to be more flexible, and leave Effie there for the panic ploy, I guess. So I'll debuff him to 36 res, which on the defense tile is going to be, yeah, I'm going to just go for it here. I think this is fine. I'm not incredibly concerned about doing too much damage to Surtur right now.
Let's go. Yes.
So now we're going to turtle again
Yes.
and churn. Probably should have buffed her, but it doesn't matter because he's panic ployed, so the odds of him doing anything meaningful are pretty low.
Let's go.
And since he has Ether ready, we'll go ahead and just buff up Sharena on the defense tile.
My turn.
And this isn't going to go too well, I don't think. I don't think she's killing in one shot. Yep, go figure. So now what do we want to do?
Let's go.
I'm
Yes.
just gonna run.
My turn. Of course.
Kappa.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Guide me.
Probably after Effie, to be honest.
Crush.
Not good.
Let's go.
But we can take this time to run around and heal. At this point, you can probably just
Yes. Yes. Yes.
just take your time, skip the video, because this is just going to be some stall shenanigans.
Of course.
Because as you can see, Surtur is definitely going to do well in this matchup. I also need him to not get panic play himself. That would be helpful.
Do my best. Guide me.
And I'm also brain dead, so I'm not
Let's go.
computing right now the proper way to get him to do what I want him to do.
Okay.
See, that's fine. We can bring him down to 1. The problem is he's gonna do a lot of damage here. So there's that issue.
My turn.
I'll be back. Might as well. It doesn't hurt here. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. This is not the greatest idea, as you can see. But hey, we're going to panic play him, so that's a something. We just need to get those charges. So we just gotta keep running. This is great, obviously.
My turn. Guide me.
So we're just gonna renewal stall, because this is how you beat Surtur on maps with defense tiles. OP, boys. And since he prefers defense tiles, Effie can just keep going back and forth. And this guy is not going to do anything. We're just gonna get free heals. Should be moving Tiki over, so that's what we'll be doing. It's gonna be a while, so again, I should probably just skip this part of the video. This is how I cheese matches super hardcore without actually doing all the calculations and things. You can stall out memes like this. So I'm just gonna make sure Sharena is at the optimal amount of health, and
Let's go.
now we can just go ahead and bait him again.
Guide me.
And Tiki there. Just bait him again and panic played himself, so we're almost there, but not quite.
My turn.
So it's definitely gonna take a while, folks. So again, you might want to skip this part of the video. This is the really I didn't have to do this, to be honest. The better option would have been to just calculate everything, set up the ether, bait him off the defense tile of Tiki, and then take him out. But that's what happens when you're brain dead, man. Alright. This point, same deal.
Guide me. Who to crush?
This is gonna hurt, of course, but again, he panic deploys himself, so, well, we're back to square one.
Let's go.
And another option I have is probably, letting him heal more times with ether, and then chipping him to a better HP stat, but we're gonna do it the dumb way, obviously. And I do not want to take engage off the defense tile. For one, that really screws up my potential positioning and means of escape because of these forest tiles and such. So Quality content right here, no lie. We're probably just gonna screw up match 5 and this whole video is gonna be pointless to record. Because, I don't think I need to show the most optimal strategy for taking out Surtur when you don't tech. I mean, this guy has Fallen Shield too, so it doesn't even matter if you have like Slaying Spear and stuff. So, I think you know what time it is. Rerun. And we're gonna do this again, and take minimal damage. And once again, it's gonna live by Sliver.
Let's go. Let's go. Yes.
Hmm.
My turn. Guide me. Okay.
Is there something we can do, like have... I don't think no, Nino's probably not living this guy, is he? Is she? I'll be back. I'll think about this. Alright, I think what we're gonna have to do is just bait him off the defense tile to make things faster. But we gotta go through another cycle of healing, so... yeah. Oops, that would have been a mistake. Because, okay, if I think about it, if I get Nino to live Surtur, then obviously memes, but he'll have 55 attack, and Nino will have, like, 40 something. So I think it is possible. The problem is that she has Ether ready, so she would shred him to death, so that's kind of a problem.
Do my best.
I think she would. Let's calc it, because why not? We got a meme with close counter, am I right? So, Nino will only be at 19 HP. She's going to have -4 from Surtur, so 22. 2 adjacent allies for up to 26. 29, 32. 34. So on a defense tile, that would be 44 defense. If I'm not missing numbers somewhere. 44 versus 55 is 11 damage, so he clearly doesn't kill. He only heals 5 though, and the problem is Nino's going to kill him with Ether, so. Nope, not an option because Surtur sucks. Capital. He honestly though, if he didn't have Samara, this would have been over a long time ago, but it's because he has that ability. So as you can see, he's gaining HP, which is good for us, ironically, because that will eventually get him in range to not die to Nino, which I hope is going to happen someday. Oh my gosh. World's longest arena run video, Kappa. I mean, I'm bound to make a mistake with like Effie at this point. I'm pretty sure at this point. That seems pretty feasible if you ask me. I'm just gonna move Surtur over this way. Because if we're gonna want Nino to attack, we gotta position like this. So you would position like that, but he's clearly not living, so. I should just bait him off the defense tile. So the question is how? Very carefully, obviously. Just bring everyone down here, I guess. Bad ideas. We can just drag him around really easily with Effie.
Let's go. My turn. Okay. Yes.
Alright.
Let's go. Who to crush?
So now I have to get Sharena on the other side of Effie so I can get the optimal defense buff. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, screw this.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sharena dies, obviously you know what that means, but she shouldn't. And there you go. So this was completely unnecessary. Should have just beat him off the defense tile. That's what happens when your brain is dead. So I'll be back. Alright, next one. Legendary Hector's, to be honest, probably worse than, what's his name? Surtur. Just because, his Thunder are mags. Unlike Wary Fighter. So, and on maps with defense tiles, and I don't know, he just has higher attack too, technically. A lot of people run the attack super boon on him. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this on the ready. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Weird, not the greatest idea because Effie is a Wary Fighter, but I mean, it'll split up Armor March too, so we have time to burn. And Effie better not die to the likes of Nino because Wary Fighter and Bopped. And we'll go ahead and rally because we can. And we will get the one shot here, which is nice. So now the key is, can we beat Legendary Hector? The answer is yes, if we set up properly. So first, we need Nino to heal, which is a problem, but can move Effie back like this, and they should be converging towards each other. There we go. Alright, so now Rally Def Res will debuff him to 30 res, so I can't have more than 55 attack. So 50, 52, 55. Seems good. Right? 50, 52, 55. I hope I'm not missing anything. Nino doesn't die. That's a given. I'm not concerned about that. Alright, let's see what happens. Memes in 2019, boys. Ta-da! Easy cheese. I don't know, having the option like that just makes it so much easier to do arena sometimes. Just being able to bait with a mage. 2 Galaxy Brain, man. Just gonna go ahead and buff and then churn. And Halloween Mer cannot do anything. Except, of course, Charger's special because of Special Fighter. But it's not gonna be enough to kill anyways. And we have Renewal Stall and all that good stuff. Plus, she doesn't have Disencounter, so we could technically probably chip with Nino as well. There's plenty of options there. And here we go again. Alright, we have Keaton, which is not a good look, but, and of course Azura as well. Definitely a suspicious team for sure. I think it's in my best interest to get Azura to attack Sharena. That seems like a great idea. To minimize the damage, 44. We're gonna do this, and this, and this. So we're gonna get the rally here. And she's still gonna do a lot of damage, technically speaking. This guy's gonna hurt. No attack tactic will be on him though. So, should be okay, trademark. Rally speed defense plus, doesn't matter. Sharena ignores all those field buffs anyways. So, there we go. Grima is going to be a big problem here, for sure. Speed res. I think we can just do this. End our turn. Armor March coming in after the rally. And a clean 2-shot. So if we can double this guy, we're looking pretty good. Of course, he's got Bold Fighter, so that's an issue. Yep. Yep. Alright, how are we gonna deal with this? Dickie's one-shotting him for breakfast every day of the week, so that's not an option.
Do my best.
Our best option is probably, let's say, 32, 34, 37. Nope, not enough defense
Okay.
on this particular Nino setup. Well, that's 37, right? Wait, hold on. 32, 35, 37, 40. Yeah, we're short. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Is the question. I'll be back. This is gonna be a tough one. I don't think I see anything. This is definitely one of Sharena's
Yes.
worst matchups. But we'll just renewal heal to check the
Do my
damage
best.
real quick.
My turn.
Nope, that's a perfect one shot. Awkward.
Let's go.
33.
Yes?
Yeah, we're not.
Yes.
I don't think we're picking up this kill.
Okay. Let's go. Guide me.
Yep. I think we're just gonna sack the kill here. Feels bad, man. Now we're on track for 3,747 or something. That doesn't seem too good, but here we go again. Oh wow, next roll, marbles. Time to get wrecked. Let's see. What can we do? Raven does not have an offensive A skill. Can use that to our advantage.
My turn.
Go Giga Aggro.
Let's go.
I actually misplaced, Okay, that works as well.
Let's go.
Just go ahead and do this.
Crush.
Get that debuff, max debuff going.
Okay. Yes.
Not quite. But we can just end turn. Because this guy
My turn.
can't double. So Ike's going to prep our ether because we one shot. So it's pretty easy cheese for Sharena here.
Yes.
For the memes, we can do this. Living units for living attacks from red units because that's the thing. Pretty easy match there. Nothing too special. But that team can definitely be dangerous for sure, depending on how the map and such. And last match incoming, so let's see what we can get. Hopefully something more than 738. Alright, time for the bait match, 742. Let's see. I think my priority is taking out Olivia, but that's definitely not gonna happen. Alright. Chicken versus Nino seems like a bad matchup because of Wings and Mercy. We'll see what we get though. I highly doubt Olivia's gonna go after Sharena, but we'll give it a go.
Do my best.
It only hurts us. Because Faye's gonna rally and then she's gonna dance it like that. So I don't see anything happening there. Ike debuffed is nice.
Let's go.
The worst that happens is Hector gets in range to attack Sharena, but that's not going to happen because of rallies, so that's fine. Now it's Chicken and Hector.
My turn. Yes. Yes. Let's go.
Okay, so the problem's Wings of Mercy here. I'm pretty sure what would happen is Hector rallies and then gets danced by Olivia, but let's assume worst case scenario.
Of course. Okay, my turn. Guide me.
Chicken versus Sharina incoming. So that'll lower her defense, which is good. And also she'll lose her attack defense bond as well. So that's something. Now she's buffed. So
My turn.
we're just gonna have to take the kill here.
Let's go.
And nothing bad could possibly happen from this current position. So we can wait.
Yes. Yes.
And we can just bait from this location. Again, completely safe because Hector only has guidance to get around if he wants to. So we can afford to do this. And this will just give us time to stall. That's pretty much it. So I'm just going through this slowly to make sure that nothing weird happens because this should just loop forever. So I should be able to just end turn a bunch of times and call it a day. OP strats, boys. Rally loops. So, if I want to get Olivia to engage, it'd probably be by baiting with Nino. Seems pretty optimal. The only concern with that is positioning. So, alright, now we're set to go. We can go ahead and do this now.
Of course.
And this should force what we want real quick.
Yes. My turn. Guide me. Do my best.
So this should work. We should get the bait here on Hector with Ether. And there's the kill. And should be pretty easy for Sharina to kill, am I right?
Of course.
And there we go. So that is maybe our run for this week. We'll see. Haha. Might not be enough. It's only 3751. And that is definitely suspicious. I'll have to pay attention to that. There is a good chance that this does not hold, so I'll have to reroll like a madman tomorrow. But we have our defense matches for the week, so that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is ETH Dragon, and stall OP. Bye.